Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Get out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get out. Go ahead. Out. Go ahead. Go get it. Go get it. No? No? No. You're gonna get cut. Yeah, go upstairs. Go eat. There's food in your dish. Lissy. Come here. What's up? Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's food in her dish. Yeah, let her eat. There's food in there. I gave her a wet can. What's up, Alfred? Get a bigger Nathaniel John Lane. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah, it's a pretty. I'm very surprised at the price of this because this, right, John? John Lane, 69 bucks. I mean, this is. I saw it for 99. All right. I think the retail is 99. I don't, you know, but you can, right. It's AC compatible, DC compatible, and it's an 18 volt. Whereas the Milwaukee's pretty much the same price. Now, like I said, I think this is $99 regularly. DCC021B. I'll be doing a video on this right now, but we're going to unbox it first. Yeah, we're going to do it, man. Nothing's too tough for the DeWalt. Hey, how you doing? Wow, that's, yeah, I saw it for 99. But John said, yeah, it definitely could happen. 69. I hate the plastic away. All right. All right, so like I said, DeWalt 20 volt cordless or corded air inflator. Now, I think you could buy this only as a bare tool. So, yeah, bare tool only. Battery and charger sold separately, but it's DCC020IB. Of course, it's guaranteed tough. Let's take that off. Let's see. All right. So you've got a high pressure operating range, 3 to 160 psi. All right. That's 40 psi higher than the Milwaukee. I believe the Milwaukee's 120 psi. So, and a lot of people have been calling, or when the 12 volt came out, I got a lot of comments. Oh, okay, that's cool. Is there an 18 volt coming out? A lot of people wanted a 18 volt version. Now, what I told them is it's probably going to happen. It's Milwaukee. So, believe me, it's probably already made, or, you know, they're testing it right now or something like that. All right, thank you, 94. No problem, buddy, man. And we had a bad rain like a mother, and it stopped around 12. And, oh, no, this cat's coming out. You just ate. Yeah. Get out. Yeah, go out. Tell you when it's rain. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. When it rains, you don't like it, man, out there. All right, so high pressure range, like I said, 160 psi, pretty darn good there, man. We're gonna do a test on it, and we'll check how long it runs. You know, the Milwaukee, you guys got to remember, it's a 12 volt unit. They want it to be compact, more than But I'll tell you what, 120 PSI is pretty good. But yeah, you know, the runtime, it's going to be an issue. You really need the 4 amp hour or the 6 amp hour if you're going to be doing anything. Focus. All right, high pressure SCFM at 35 PSI. High volume SCFM. And tool weight 5.5 pounds. So high volume SCFM is 15.2. High pressure SCFM 0.5. 0.5. It includes the corded or cordless air inflator, 12 volt DC adapter. See, that is cool, man. It actually comes with the adapter. All right. Tapered nozzle. Presta valve adapter and inflator needle. All right, so you get a couple accessories with it, but having the 12 volt adapter is freaking awesome. Because now you got this unit, you can basically leave this in your truck, your trailer, and you know, something goes bad with your battery or you don't have it. Want to come in? All right. So definitely a cool wood chops by Ryan Brown, DeWalt, tough. All right, so it's 5.5 pounds. It's a very light unit, but that adapter is awesome, guys. Something to really think about if you're looking for one of these Milwaukee DeWalt. Now we know that Makita's coming out with a 12 volt inflator. Also, we know Ryobi's had one out for a long time. Stop clawing on my door. But this one's, like I said, it's pretty cool because I know the Ryobi don't come with one. I know the Milwaukee don't come with one. So I'm telling you, for the extra couple bucks, now with the Milwaukee, for a little bit, you could have got a free 2 amp hour battery for $79. But anyway, you got your 3-year warranty, 1 year free service, and 90 days money back. All right, so let's crack her open and take a closer look and see what we got here. How is everybody doing? And she has to be, she loves when boxes open, right? You see if I all right. So really not that big at all. Okay, so we got our owner's manual here, instruction manual. That's nice. We got here. Yeah, there's a bunch of. So it's not that big, guys. I'm telling you. And in my review, I'm going to kind of have the 12. But I really like this, man. You know, the one thing I love the Milwaukee. You guys know that. And yeah, it works awesome. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. Most people like it. But this one is definitely a little bit. See, I like the handle on. This is more like the Ryobi. If any of you guys have, you know, the one thing, the Milwaukee has kind of like a weird look to it. It's kind of like a weird design. Not that it's bad or anything, but it's a little weird, you know. This is a more, you know, right, exactly. This is a more normal look of what these inflators kind of look like. You know, kind of looks like the Ryobi a little bit, but most of these, you know, DC inflators that people have had in the past, it's got a nice handle on it, so it's really easy to kind of carry. If you like the compact, you know, if you stand this up, I mean, it's definitely bigger than the Milwaukee, but not much. But anyway, you got this nice screen here. Now, what I want you to know, all right, this freaking cat out now. Out. So what I want you to know real quick, all right, you got your nice handle, all right? This is all rubber, all right? So you got a rubber overmold, this entire area. I love, you guys know I'm a big fan of the rubber. It's a great protectant. All coming down here, this is all rubber, okay? It's a very hard rubber. It's probably plastic with rubber overmold over it. So it goes all the way down, and it goes all the way down to the bottom to where the battery goes. So that's good too, you know, with vibration and stuff. The rubber kind of helps with that a little bit. Got 2 gauges here. I have no idea. Probably obviously going to tell you PSI. Look, you got a light too. Okay. I think this is a light. We soon shall know. We'll bring her downstairs here. You got your 2 hoses. Now it's very much like the Ryobi. The Ryobi has the 1 hose here. This is, you know, to blow up, you know, bounce houses for the kids, maybe those blow up beds and stuff like that. And it just fits in here real nice also. We'll put the little crap back on. And here's your tire. And it has a nice, oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, something just popped off. Now, where are the attachments? Does this have like an onboard attachment? I guess, no. What do we got here? Maybe they have it inside here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, here's your, wow, this is so cool. All right, so you got this little compartment on the side here, guys. Yeah, it does. Pretty cool. You got this little compartment, and right in there, this is where your adapter is for your car. So it's out of the way. It's not hanging, you know, on some of these inflators. It's got its own little compartment, and for the most part, you're really not going to use it, but they got it hit in a good spot. So in case of an emergency, like, you know, yeah, it's good to have. Now I gotta try to get this thing back in there the right way. But yeah, right there. Pretty cool. Obviously, you just plug this end in, and you can obviously use your car or any DC outlet. But no, might be. I'm gonna pull these in there. Where we got it? Come on, we got it. We got it. Snap it in. Oh, almost. I think we got it. Yeah. All right, we're good. All right, so we got that in there, but okay, here it is. All right, so here's your little accessory part. I guess this kind of came off, which isn't good, but it just probably wasn't in there right. I'm sure this goes in. That don't seem right. Let's try it. Well, we're probably going to need that anyway, but anyway, yep, you got your accessory for your, yeah, I know, it is, I like it. I really do like the setup of it. You got your needle here for your, you know, basketballs, your soccer balls, and all that stuff. Really nice, man. Yeah, I gotta put this on here. Let me just screw her in. I'm gonna see if I can do this with one hand. Oh yeah, we got her down there. Freak. You're a freak. I really like the taste, huh? All right, so it's a really nice unit, guys. I'm impressed. Let's see. Let's get a battery, and we can kind of see what else is going down with her. And then we're going to use her, because all my tires, going from my zero turn to my truck to my car to the old lady's car. That's it. She's all right. She got my Makita here. Oh, I got something going down with that later. we have a little nice video tonight. Let's use the 5. All right, so we got our batteries charging over here, our DeWalt, which we really like. All right, so that's really close. We need to zoom out a little bit for now. But obviously right here, we're going to use the 5 amp hour battery. Let's make sure she's got a charge. She does. And we're going to slide her in there. So, dude, this thing is really light. It's not... Yeah, I do. I really like it. Obviously, you just press down. She sticks in there. It's a really nice little unit here. You know, you're going to get 40 more PSI over to Milwaukee. You got to ask yourself, is the extra, you know, $20, $30 worth it? If you're concerned about size, it's really not a big difference, guys. Actually, I'll show you. Here is the Milwaukee, okay? So, as you can see, height-wise, they're pretty much just about the same. The DeWalt's a little bit higher, as you can see. But, you know, if you put her kind of like that, I mean, it's definitely less than half. And the weight, you know, this... I'm telling you, weight-wise, this is probably three. I bet you this is 3.5 pounds with a battery. You know, the 18 volt is always going to be heavier because you got an 18 volt battery. All right, now I got a 6 in here, and that's the difference too, guys. You got to remember, you really got to put a 4 or a 6 amp hour battery in the in the 12 volt. You know, if you got one of those compact 3s or even a 2. But you probably want to use a 4 amp hour battery with this too. You know, it's going to be a little bit heavier. You know, they're both great units. For the guys that want 18 volt inflator, this is pretty much, this or the Ryobi is what you're going to have to work with. Because the new Makita is going to be a 12 volt. So, yeah. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I like the onboard attachments. I like the way the Milwaukee has theirs too. It's very similar. The Milwaukee kind of just has this little plastic area. It looks like they give you pretty much the same attachments. It's good, you know. Yeah, it's a little bit of a funky design. Not that it's bad or anything. It's very basic. You know, when you kind of hold it, I don't know. This is a very, and I should grab my 18, but I think I have that now in my wife's car. I think I just got a battery. I hooked it up in there in case she ever needs it. But it's actually probably a little bit smaller. It's definitely thinner than the Ryobi. But I don't know about size. And I like the little compartment. Like I said, it's out of the way. You really never have to even open this. And if you want, I mean, you can take the cord out of here and maybe stick it in your glove compartment, because that's probably the best place. Now, again, the best place being that this is your unit. It's going to stay with you. But like I'm saying, if you kind of want to get some room in here, maybe put some different attachments or accessories. Right. Or if you want to put, you know, anything in there, I don't know. Whatever, you know, it's a pretty deep compartment. But so let's put her on and let's see. Oh, wow. I like this. Nice screen here, guys. That is super cool. So much like the Milwaukee, it has a very nice bright screen. This must be the light. So let's turn that on. Okay. So it does have a light. Again, my first time using it, guys. I don't really know anything about it. I like doing these videos because you guys like them. You're like little kids. You like seeing things opened. So when we open these, we both look at them for the first time. So yeah, it's got a light. I mean, that's really, really awesome, guys. Especially, you know, God forbid you do get, you know, into some type of trouble. Now, during the review video, I'm going to see how long this light will last. I would think hours with a 5 amp hour battery. So, you know, it's the small things that really add up. Again, something happens, and even if, you know, maybe you're going camping or something, you know, you got to bring this anyway. Say you're going camping and you got blow up beds, and I don't know, maybe you're by a lake and you got to blow up some tubes and stuff or whatever. You kind of have this anyway. You know, at night, have an extra light, and this is pretty bright, I have to say. Let's shut off the light and just let's see. You know, obviously, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It'll definitely, I mean, you know, the room is definitely lit a little bit. And again, it's obviously for emergency reasons. But that's pretty cool. All right, so obviously you got a push button on off switch for your light. Got a nice screen here. Again, very bright, easy to read. This should probably start it, I would think. Oh no, this is probably for blowing air out. Okay, that looks like tire and air. And I guess this is how you would set your PS. Yep. So it has this, this I don't like. Okay, so we kind of hit a little snag here. It's kind of weird. I mean, all right, so this is how you're doing your PSI here. It's kind of weird. Oh, we got some bad lighting. Maybe it is easier to do it this way. It's so bright, this light. You see the reflection? It is. It's very bright. It's cool. I don't like the way you gotta kind of move the dial here. It's very small. I mean, you guys know me, I have small hands here. So if you got those big monster claw hands, I mean, it's you know, it's not bad. I wish if they were gonna do this dial, it would have made it come out. So it's just, I mean, you got to get your hands in here. It's kind of weird. I don't really get that. But not that it's a big issue, guys. You see how easy it is to move it, but it is weird. And then obviously you're going to probably press this in, and that's going to... So look at it, no vibration, off. This thing does not move. I mean, this thing does not move. Wow, this thing is a great unit. This is the only thing I don't know what they were thinking. Now maybe they got these little nubs on them there, these little plastic like outer inserts. So maybe they kind of want you to stick your fingernail in there. I mean, it's not like it's hard to do. It's just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? And you go back. But you guys saw it on, and that's the one thing I want to get you guys to get out of this video. Because I can tell you one thing. This thing kind of moves around a little bit. As you can see. So, very similar with the screens here. I'm pretty sure this will start without something in it. See, I like the way you kind of can raise this. Now, obviously, if you leave it pressed, it's going to go in multiples of 5. All right, if you press it, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you leave it pressed in, it'll jump up to 5s. All right, now this should go up to 120, I believe. All right, 120 psi, and this goes up to 160. Let's just make sure. Go, baby, go, go. All right, yeah, 160. So maxes out at 160 to DeWalt. All right, we're back. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, hope for everybody's here. All right, guys. Yeah, it froze up on me, man. No idea. I really always have to have this plugged in. It acts weird. Thank you so much, Ayla. That's awesome. All right, so where were we? All right, let's max her up to 120. And I want you to get the sound difference, all right? All right, now let's crank this one up. That kind of shut off on me. So it will shut off on you if you kind of, you know, leave it alone a second there. I'll tell you one thing about the dial. I think the dial is a great idea because, I mean, look how fast you can kind of go. It's just, I mean, very, I mean, look, it just went on without me really trying to put it on. Yeah, it's just a little funky, guys. Definitely should have been a better design with that. I like the dial. I don't know why they wouldn't make it kind of come out where you can get your hands on it. I'm kind of almost thinking that it must come out because it's so weird, but it doesn't. All right, so we heard the Milwaukee, and this will shut off. This one doesn't shut off. Well, it probably does, but this one probably shuts off after 60 seconds. This one probably doesn't because it was still on. I was only gone for 30 seconds. Now people freaking calling me. Niles, Illinois. Somebody from Niles, Illinois. Where the heck is Niles, Illinois? All right, so let's hear this one. Oh, this one. So, pretty similar. I mean, honestly, DeWalt honestly might be a little quieter. I don't know. But, oh, Peter North. Oh, big fan of Peter North, man. Love him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got black. Nathaniel knows. Guys, if you're interested, go on my Patreon page, and I got a couple pictures of a black hoodie and a black t-shirt, I believe. So we might do black. That's all that everybody. Oh, I want black. So black is going to be one of the choices. So if you want to check it out, thank you, Nathaniel, for bringing that up. But yeah, it's a great unit. $99. It's really light, guys. I mean, I really want you to understand. It's a compact size. I mean, like I said, it's not super heavy. In case you want to give it to your wife or a neighbor or something like that, a woman, an older person. Not that it should be a big deal or anything, but it has a real nice design to it. They really knocked it out of the park until this little dial here. Like I said, you got a light. Here's your on-off switch. Here's your light. Definitely a cool feature. Definitely could come in handy at some point, no doubt. And I'm sure that'll run forever because that's basically, it's like a light that's on your drill pretty much. Probably a little bit brighter, of course, but you got something here that can help. You got this nice compartment. This is going to have your you plug into your cigarette lighter, your DC in your car. God forbid your battery's dead or it's not working. You can still use this without the battery. That's something you can't do with the Milwaukee. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. This is definitely worth the extra $30. Now, I haven't used it. I'm going to be using it right now. You'll see a video on that. So you got this nice little, I mean, it's a really nice setup. I actually really like it. Yeah. John Lane said he got this for $61. I'll have the links below. No doubt. Oh boy. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Nathaniel. It's definitely something that if you're going to, right, good point. If you're deciding on the DeWalt or the Milwaukee, there's two basic differences. Now, obviously, one's a 12 volt and one's a 18 volt. I keep saying 18 volt. We know the DeWalt is an 18 volt, but they say 20 volt. But if you're looking for that extra PSI, now again, 160 versus 120. If you're looking for something that you know, you're going to be able to use even without the battery. I think that's what really separates the DeWalt over the Milwaukee. Um, and I like the design a little bit better. Now, that doesn't mean, and you have a light. So there's a couple things on it that, and you see how it just shut down, which is pretty good because, you know, especially during an emergency or something, you know, you got a flat tire, you can end up leaving it on. Now, obviously, this ain't going to burn too much of your battery, but it's good that it kind of shuts off because, you know, you leave it on and then next time you go to use it, you know, it might stay on for like 3 days until it finally dies out. And now you got no, but you know, so it's pretty cool that it has an auto shut off on it. You know, you see it kind of sitting like this, and that's what's cool about this rubber overmold here, this rubber protection. It's almost like a little cage. It sits really nice, flat also. Again, this one just like, you can put the DeWalt in so many different kind of ways. You know, you can stand it up, you can, you know, if you got to like slide it in somewhere, you know, you kind of got like a handle there. It probably would go better on this side. Yeah. So, you know, you can kind of squeeze it, fit it, you know, you can put it any way you want. You know what I'm saying? With this one, it just is so kind of weird. I mean, if you, this way you really can't even put it. It's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, I absolutely love this Milwaukee. You guys know it's a great little unit. But, you know, it's cool that DeWalt, and I'm sure Milwaukee's going to come out with an 18 volt, but I really like this. So I'm going to go use it. We'll have a review on it. Hopefully it'll be up tonight or tomorrow. But pretty impressed, man. DeWalt came up big here. And this has been really, this, you know, I ordered this 4 months ago. And, you know, the person I was talking to at DeWalt said, all right, it might be a couple weeks because there's a real shortage of them. I'm like, oh, 2 weeks is good. It took 4 months. So I don't know if it was they were being sold at a crazy rate or they just having issues getting them or making them. I have no idea. But pretty cool, man. The DCC020I Air Inflator by DeWalt. Nice little unit, man. Veterans Day sale at Acme ends today. Okay. So John Lane, it was $69 yesterday, and today, did somebody check out the price? I'm holding out for Milwaukee to have an 18. Billy C, that's a question I get all the time. It's like, oh, it's cool that they came out with a 12 volt, but I really kind of want an 18 volt for that extra PSI. 120 is kind of, you know, and not that 160, you know, 160 is pretty good. And you, listen, you're not going to have any problems with the Milwaukee. It's going to take a little bit longer for the air to and you're going to be maxed out at a certain PSI, obviously 120. But the Milwaukee's fine. That's a deal. Yeah, I checked a few minutes ago. Wow, guys, you better jump on this. I'll put the link below, guys. I actually might make a video just telling people if it's $69 for today only. I mean, that is the same price as the Milwaukee. And I'm telling you, this is not only the PSI, you got a light, you got that optional feature. Again, you got the DC connectivity. I think, yeah, this thing isn't charged. Oh, I unplugged it. That's why. See, I had the Bosch. I had it plugged into my Bosch, and I unplugged my Bosch. Oh, that's why we went out, guys. I got to get a new freaking phone, man. All right, we're plugged in. All right, with 11% off, it was 61 with free shipping. All right, man. Yeah, Billy C. Dude, I'm going to make a video, guys. I'll have the link below. It'll bring you right to it. If it's $69, everywhere I looked, it was $99. This might be one of those things that happened with the Milwaukee Jigsaw. If you remember, Acme Tools had the Milwaukee Jigsaw kit for $199 instead of the bare tool. And a lot of you guys ended up buying that Jigsaw kit for $199. The next day, it was $299. So there might be some type of pricing issue, but and what's cool is Acme, they honored everybody who bought that set for $199. So I don't know. Before I looked a couple weeks ago, actually, as soon as this came, I've had this for like 2 or 3 weeks, and not 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 days. I've had it. I think when it came in, I kind of looked and it said $99. So I don't know where $69 came in, but forget about that. Being that these both are the same price, the DeWalt and the Milwaukee, I think you're going to be better off. Now, again, you obviously have to be in DeWalt's platform. You're not going to buy this if you're not. But if you kind of are in both, which probably 80% of the people are now because how cheap these batteries are and how they give you like 4 with a kit. You know, we talked about that rigid kit. I got so many. I was going to do a video on it, but you know, yesterday, and they actually changed it today because it was a kind of like a bug that was going on Home Depot's website. But yesterday, you could have got the brushless hammer drill, or it might have been a drill driver, whatever. The brushless drill driver and the brushless impact driver for $149. It comes with 2 4-amp hour batteries, and for free, you got a tool of your choice, and it was 2 4-amp hour batteries. So it was kind of a mix-up. It should have been $199 instead of $159, but you could have got it yesterday. 4 4-amp hour batteries, brushless impact, brushless drill driver, $150. So, yeah. Oh, cool, man. 69 on Acme. Code not working. All right, hey, it don't matter. Even if you get it for 69, I would jump on it. John said that the code worked yesterday. Maybe today it's not working, but still, 69 bucks, man. Killer deal. All right, P, everybody, thank you for coming in, man. Yeah, Billy C, if you're in DeWalt and Milwaukee's platform, I think you'll be good with this, man. And then you don't have to wait for the Milwaukee 18 volt to come out, because I don't know when it's coming out. It might be 2 years. It might never come out, but yeah, I think this is going to really be a very popular tool. Yep, I do. Just checked. No bueno on the... Hey, like I said, Billy, for $69, that's obviously something going on there. You look at Home Depot, you look maybe at Ohio Power Tool Barn, I'm pretty sure this is going to be $99. You go on Amazon. Somebody check Amazon's price on this, if they even have it. TY Custom. David Smith, no problem, buddy. I don't mind sharing, man. David Smith, how much? Like I said, $99 is the regular price, man. I don't know where the $69 is coming in, but it seems to be true. Yeah, no problem, John. Okay, $129. What's up, Justin? All right, so TY Custom on Amazon. Perfect example, guys. I got to go make a video because I got to get as many people as possible on this deal for $69. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Acarid Crossbow. All right, guys, so I'm going to be $69. It's really a no-brainer. Now, again, you don't get to use the salute code, but, you know, what's that going to save you? $7? $6? Again, no tax also, which is awesome. I don't know about shipping. I think everything over 50 now is free shipping. I don't know if John Lane got free shipping, but I'm pretty sure anything over 50 now. It used to be $199, believe it or not. Then it lowered to like $149, and now Acme is doing anything over 50 bucks. No problem, G Ortiz. All right, let me get this up. I really like it, guys. You know, it's really a no-brainer at $69, especially if you're in DeWalt's platform. It's a great tool to have. It will always come in handy. I'm going to go fill up 12 tires and 8 zero-turn tires with this. I want to see if I can get through all of it with this 5-amp hour battery. But stay tuned. I'm going to have the video up. Guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Again, DeWalt DCC020I air inflator. 20 volt. Nice little unit, guys. I'll catch you.